I'm at the
I'm
door.
gonna go make a urination real quick.
So let's see. So if I got AD, Zach is 98 center, board hunter. Okay, I think that will help. Yeah. Because I have an 80 rebound. And Zach having a 98, yeah, that'll help a lot. Okay. Let's invite Dakota to the rec. 86-3, W. I don't think anything got reset. But I just want to make sure. Splash tower, cool. Chris Bosh, Bertans, and Brissett, okay. Okay. I think everything's set. Alright, so no, let me check one more thing. Alright, cool. Low risk. Yep, we are ready.
Cole, if I told you that you were my hero, would you believe me?
Alright, I'm back. So what are you making him build?
I'm just chilling. There's not really no rush. I mean, nobody's ever on.
Well, you have 3 people. You have 2 people waiting, bro.
Not really.
Yeah, I'm at the door.
Alrighty. Then we have 2 bigs basically right now.
Yep. I'm the power forward, Zach's the center, and Zach will have the rebounds.
1 big.
I mean, I'm telling you big.
Yeah, you're a small forward.
He's a 6'10" power forward.
Yeah, a small forward.
That's why you're going to be relying on for the rebounds, because I don't have a high rebound.
I can make this build a small forward and cook.
Alright. Check and see if everything's good on this build.
Alright, let me bring the mic close, because I don't know if it's too quiet.
I think you sound beautiful, Cole.
So, Mike, Dakota, I have a stream question.
Yeah, what's up, big dog?
When you stream, do you have your PlayStation when it comes to your audio in a headset?
What do you mean by that?
Like, do you use a headset to use, like, your mic audio for stream?
No. I use my HyperX.
Okay.
Sorry, I was kind of confused. I was like, what do you mean by that? No, I use a chat link cable.
Okay. Because I just got a noise canceling headset. It'll show up next week. I'm just curious of, like, I'm still working out the kinks to see what audio works and everything.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you.
Because I don't know if you can tell, but my stream setup is now bare because I'm now streaming on Lightstream again.
Why's that?
I would say 2K has, like, had an issue at times where the gameplay will, like, stutter or not be as, like, smooth or as polished as I would like. So I'm like, maybe that's part of my PC problem. So I would like to have, when I'm playing 2K, this game to be a lot smoother.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Plus, the camera on this is a lot bigger, so you can see. You can actually see the Kobe picture, actually.
So you're streaming back through your PlayStation 5 console?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why are you streaming back to your PlayStation 5 console?
Well, I just said it a minute ago.
You just said it, but it's all good.
But the reason is when it comes to 2K, I just brief cliff notes. I would just like rewatch like stream footage from my 2K games, and it would just like stutter or not look as smooth or as polished as it should be. So I'm like, maybe that's part of why I have a budget small PC. So I'm probably just gonna go back to streaming on the console, so it looks a lot smoother.
Okay. Wait, what you said? No, I'm just kidding.
Because occasionally I'll watch on OBS the preview of my stream and everything. I'm like, that's stuttering. I don't know if I like that.
I had that issue too with my PC even. For a bit. I had to fix it.
Alright, Dakota's here.
Alright. I'm at the door. What badges do I not have completely maxed? Okay, so I'm still grinding on-ball menace, glove, and interceptor. And brick wall.
While we wait, might as well.
Talk to me, honey bun boo butt baby. What's up? What's going on?
I'll say might as well. We're waiting for the 2K game and everything. Might as well upload the 2K stream I just did like an hour ago, where I was playing with Ben Wallace.
Did I look to start it? Yeah. Was I like that drunk guy from Center?
No, we're all here. Let's go. I'm about to dominate.
You're ready to
I'm
dominate?
not drunk anymore, bitch. Do you know who I felt bad for? I feel bad for cornbread.
Cornbread was having a good time.
Yeah. Cornbread ass motherfucker. Preacher boy. They call me preacher boy, being. They call me preacher boy, being as my father.
Sorry, I want to say something. Hopefully I can do it before the game starts. Oh my god! The Timberwolves were putting belt to ass on the Lakers. You guys seeing this shit?
Yeah, they're beating the shit.
Yeah, it's like 85-60.
Okay, who cares?
I mean,
first game.
If you're a Lakers
Me?
fan, you should care.
Well, guess what? It's only the first game. We're chill.
And the Timberwolves defense got worse compared to last year, and they're still putting belt to ass.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Well, they did.
Yeah, keep on talking. Come on, just get all
It's
your
just a
frustrations out.
fact.
Just get all your frustrations out. Keep on talking.
I'm not frustrated.
I think you're frustrated.
Neither am I. I'm open.
No, it sounds like you're frustrated.
No, I'm chill. I just want to see a good playoff series. I just want to see good basketball.
No, it sounds like you're
He's
frustrated.
a Golden State Warriors fan. Why would he be aggravated?
How am I a Warriors fan?
You just change your team like every week.
I mean, I guess the closest you can point to me is I did live in like Oakland for a couple years. So I guess that's the closest you got.
Oh, are you a big fan of the African bobsledding team because you grew up in Africa a little bit? So I just want to know, with your multi-millions, did you also like grow up in like Spain? So you're a big fan of Madrid?
No, I never grew up in Spain, but that's a country I want to visit. It's on the top of my bucket list.
You have
so
a
you're a big
bucket
fan of...
list? Tell me more about the so-called bucket list you have.
You want to know more about my bucket list?
Yeah, I just assumed that since you grew up like boatload rich that you don't have a bucket list because everything's already been completed.
No, this guy sucks.
It is absolutely not true.
Like, remember when you used to tell me that you used to fly everywhere on your dad's private jet, so you guys never had to, like, waste any time?
That's crazy, bro.
Like, another bucket list example, I want to visit every NBA stadium in the country.
How many of those have you gone to? Only 31 of the 32?
Let's see, I have the Bulls at the United Center, Madison Square Garden, Memphis Grizzlies.
Have you been to Fieldhouse in Indiana?
I don't think I've visited the Staples Center.
That's crazy.
Maybe? I don't remember.
Cole's a fraud. How, bro, give me the dunk.
I wonder how much money our family spent on those tickets. It had to be egregious.
It was a lot.
I get confused because Zach is now wearing the Goku Super Saiyan hair. I think it's Dakota.
No.
This Bill wears it because he's built like Bro.
That's a crazy ankle breaker animation you just got on me, considering that I have a 99 perimeter defense.
Okay, Zach is the closest one to me. I'll get corner.
I'm screening for as long as I can, bro. Chill.
Is Sid actually selling, or is he just bad?
I think he was bad.
Why am I the pure loss being forced to be the offensive club?
You're not. I literally got the point guard wide open, but he just proceeded not to shoot it.
He's just selling.
I mean, fuck it. If he has a high pass accuracy, maybe he has Zion.
Come on, you think a 2K random is gonna pass?
Why is bullshit that he bro never did that in the league.
He keeps passing to me.
Maybe because he only one score on the team.
Bro. Alright. Sorry. Forgot.
Bucket.
You're Steph Curry, right?
Up. Ah.
Our teammate, I can't get anybody, like, I can't get him to cut in because apparently he's Steph Curry.
Oh my god. What an animation.
That breaks all series. Cool guy, though. Just mental himself.
So are we purposely giving it to point guard every time, or is that just happening on its own?
I'm passing it in, and you guys are both bigs down the court. I have a 71 pass actually. What do you expect of me? To throw 35 turnovers and teammate grade out, and then you guys have to play with just them? We kind of have to. We brought a small forward, power forward, center combo, and I'm not like a point guard. I'm not a point forward. I'm an actual true blood Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, but you're the best player on the team.
Yeah,
the best player on the team should be feeling the ball down the court. You're a Nuggets fan, aren't you?
Good night, mama. Love you.
And that's why Jokic dribbles the ball up the court.
MPJ doesn't bring the ball up the court.
Yeah, it's Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic does it, not MPJ. I'm the small forward, I'm the center.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the best player on the team bringing the ball up regardless of position.
The best player on the team shouldn't always bring the ball up the court.
What a take.
Knows how to delegate.
Oh, try and break my ankles. Oh god. Bucket. Oh. He tried. Bucket.
Should be my board if he doesn't make it. My board.
Cutting.
Oh, I thought I was too flashy.
Oh god. There's no one back.
Yeah, that one's completely on me. I was trying to get too flashy with it, trying to hop step through and make them all jump at me and throw the ball behind my head, not looking to Dakota. Did not work. Yeah, very bad.
Now they're not even moving.
As they should. Here you go.
They're literally flopping front Dakota because there's nothing else going on. Maybe.
Dude, he's
Ah.
not hitting right now.
I wasn't even being guarded. They're literally standing beside me.
Cole, you don't need to call a timeout on them, bro. So.
I'm sorry, but like they're not even moving.
They're moving enough to get the steal, that's for sure. Just let them get the ball.
And look what happened.
Alright. I'm not any better. I have 3 turnovers.
I got stuck from the other side. There's no help defense whatsoever.
I'm coming down if you need me. Good lob. What?
Oh god.
Yo,
Oh god.
2K right now is going stupid.
This is crazy. Bucket.
Or good to cover the ball. Either one, it doesn't matter.
You are the closest person to me.
Out. Swear to God.
I'm here. Well, this is difficult. Come on, get back. I got corner. Okay, we still scored out of it.
That's the only way we're gonna have to
Come on. Okay, thank you.
Lord's 2K RNG.
I was like, I'm timing all these good. Like, please give me something. Throw me a bone. One time, please.
Dude, you guys flopping enough?
This is so
I
stupid.
The noise is actually kind of triggering me. I just hear such a squeaking on the gun. It's actually kind of getting me triggered.
I wish 2K had a thing where it's like,
Oh, you kidding
there's
me?
a limit of how many times you can flop before you get kicked. Why doesn't 2K have that as a setting? Hey, you flop 10 times in a quarter.
Cutting.
You do it again, now you're banned.
Call that your ball.
Maybe. Green.
Good stat. I don't know how you did it, but good shot.
I didn't even mean to step in, but I'll take it.
You had to. So good job.
That's out of bounds on him. Don't run into the
that-
freight train at his back, baby.
Alright, left corner this
I'm
time.
coming back for you. Here you go. Point center.
Why are they selling? I was getting them all every play.
Mainly because one of their names literally sells. So load up to the name.
Cole, before you shoot this, just don't shoot it yet.
You could have shot that. He was kind of open, I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know how I'm not hitting those. I'm an absolute monster of a big. I should be dunking over Will every time. Good board,
Okay.
Cole. It's you all day.
Okay, I'm being trapped. I'm like, I don't know where to go. Alright, I'm
There's
back.
no way, bro. Just read that like apparently like he's a fortune teller. Good steal. When you get it back, though.
Okay.
It's yours. And
Clear
they
path
foul.
out. Come on.
I'm out.
Thank you.
Hey. Okay.
Somebody scored. Holy shit.
There we go. Yeah, a little dress.
Can you stop flopping?
We're actually supposed to get that.
I'm down.
I think
Come on, run faster. Oh my god.
Well, I can't really be mad at myself. I brought a pure last. Didn't know I was supposed to turn the microphone.
Of course, don't go up for a dunk because why would you?
Cole, you have like a 65 driving dunk. Why would he go for a dunk?
Out. Out. Wide open.
I'm trying. I got stuck in an animation. Whoa, where did I throw him? Jesus, bro.
This is so stupid. I'm here.
They passed it. How was this game close?
Because the team we're playing doesn't have to jump so much. So.
My player is not there. Guy on
They literally went to this game to flop for 40 minutes. Like, how is this fun for you?
Good shot. Knew that was cash.
I do not understand 2K community.
Cole, jump at him. Superman jump. Good job, Dakota.
I swear the 2K community is full of a bunch of people who were not bullied enough in school.
Yeah, that is true. The 2K community, like a lot of 2K players, were the cooler kids that played games, so they didn't get bullied a lot. Well, some of these kids really need to get bullied, or at least beat by their dad or something.
5 turnovers is diabolical, bro.
But most people in the 2K community didn't have dads growing up, so they couldn't have gotten beat by them.
As Cole would say, it's because they're hood rat thugs, right, Cole?
No, the 2K community is not full of hood rat thugs. I would say they're the exact opposite.
They're full of internet gangsters.
2K is full of a bunch of fake tough guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, then what are we doing?
If I had to give the standard 2K person, the standard 2K kid in the community an archetype, it would definitely be the Zach Howard.
Ain't no way. Why am I catching strays? How did I
Look at that dude.
I don't know how that counted, but how am I like that?
You're an internet tough guy.
I'm not a fake tough guy. I will literally curb stomp you in real life.
You're fake about it.
Step to me and I'll show you what's fake. I ain't no fake.
No.
I ain't a fake tough guy, trust.
No, I didn't say
trust.
you're a fake tough guy. You're an internet tough guy. You're tough when you're on the internet, when you're not face to face.
When I'm face to face, I'm even tougher.
Green.
I would
Everyone
drop
act
you
tough
right
when they up.
So you're saying if Prime Mike Tyson was face to face with you and he disrespected you, you're gonna say something back and then get your whole face rearranged and possibly have brain damage for the rest of your
I would
life?
love to have brain damage by Mike Tyson because that'd be a lawsuit. So thank you. Yes, absolutely.
How are you gonna sue him if you don't have a brain?
I'll have my ways.
Using Mike Tyson's also a crazy example because he also did spend time in prison.
Yeah, he would
Is that
actually
what makes
do
him a
it.
tough guy?
Yeah, he actually hits people, like hurts people, like a lot.
Okay, so did Chris Brown.
No, the difference is Mike Tyson hurts men, Chris Brown hits women.
Yo, actually, I'm about to try to get out of this game because my teammates are retarded, all of them.
Oh God!
Oh my god, what a pass, Zach. Everybody give it up for Zach.
Hey, Dakota, way to run away from me. Way to run away from me.
You could have made... Why, so you passed to an even longer Cole than me?
Yes, because you're already down the court, in the corner, spotted up.
I'm
Oh,
not
God.
a guard.
So why are you... You're the point guard!
What a crazy volleyball
No,
tap!
I'm a small forward. You're the one bringing the ball down the court. You're the point guard if it's us three.
Not my fault, I'm just so skilled and handsome.
You could have shot that.
You could have shot that.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to! You're stopping what's happening! It's not funny, you all are selling!
Wait, how are we selling?
I have a B+.
I've tried to...
Wait, Zach.
Get you the
How
ball, but you're
are...
already down the court.
Wait. I'm not gonna let you roll past this. How are we selling compared to the two teammates who are flopping the entire game?
Matt, please, thank you. Ah, dang.
Yeah, how are we selling?
Y'all are running up the court, not giving me an outlet pass, so I have 10 turnovers.
At least we're running up the court.
Hey, to be fair, half of your turnovers are just from you losing the ball and getting stripped.
Oh, because I'm running point with a 55 ball handle.
You wanted to do that. You were doing that in the first quarter,
I'm
like when
up.
the game first started.
You still are coming back all the way. The ball.
Oh, I had an oop there. But you decided to Chester Cheetah.
This game is being something else right now. Cole, grab the ball.
I literally tried. You knocked into me.
Up.
Oh god, that was risky. Okay, thank God.
Good thing you have Kawhi Leonard. I'm slow and
Cole
steady.
17-10. Me and Cole are locking up.
Yep. I have 1 point. Yeah, my guy has 1 point.
My guy's 2.
And he's over 5.
Oh
Butter.
my God.
Back into the rim. Oh, if I would have hit that, that would have been wild.
Oh god, get up. Oh god. Self who? Okay, made a miss.
No way. Will, of course, we'll hit the thing.
They are just frying.
He's about a foot taller than me.
We'll do that in the league. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna make it, we'll make it accurate.
Oh, that was perfectly timed. I had no idea how that been going.
Alright, I'm trying. I'm really
Did the randomly pop the rebound off your hands?
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh,
Green.
good shot.
Shot.
Stop and pop.
Butter.
Quick stop Cole Toussaint. That's what I like to call him.
Put that butter in the
That guy
basket.
wide.
Because my shot's butter.
Simon says, jump, good kid. No, yo, we're not doing this. They're all in the air.
Yeah, but there's still 4 people on you.
I don't
2K is
care.
probably
I'm
penalizing you for not passing out of that situation.
I'm Shaq. I'm not passing. I didn't say, hey, let's make me a passing build. Let's make me a Rita Sabonis. I said, let's make me Shaq. Let me pound him on the rim.
Oh, God.
Dang!
Come on, get up.
Jesus Christ.
I was there. Damn it.
Yo, this is just, I'm bringing a point. I can't do it. The no play making this. The center in Dakota with the 75 ball handle bringing the ball over, just not doing it. Cole, you're bringing it big. You're bringing Chet.
You want me to bring Chet?
Yes.
Okay. I thought you want me to bring Chet over Wemby, but okay.
I think you should run. You should bring Draymond.
My sits power forward with a 993 and no defense.
In your 80 rebound.
Yeah. Which is like AD then. The only thing that he does better than AD is shoot. Because both AD and Dream have an 80 rebound. Open.
I don't know how I didn't make that.
Aww.
Oh my God! Oh my
It hit off
God!
your head somehow.
It's our
Oh
ball.
no, it's my ball.
This game.
Alright.
hates
I'm gonna get
Here we
left
go.
corner.
Just chuck this up immediately as soon as I give it to you, Cole.
Okay.
That's it.
Aww. Slightly early, come on.
Hey, you can't say I didn't believe in you.
You're right. I thought I was gonna hit that.
Well, aren't we all playing like a group of all-stars?
We all have 11, 12 points.
Yes, sir.
That's what you call balance.
I'm up.
Corner.
Hey!
Honestly, I'm just throwing up as much stupid shit as possible. I was
Okay,
trying to be a lockdown this game, but I wasn't able to be a lockdown because when we're playing 3-on-5, somebody's open every play no matter what I do.
Yep. Because once again, for some reason, there's no, hey, we're gonna have a limit of how many times you can flop.
He's
I'm just gonna keep.
Come on,
playing
get back.
until they move to the lock. See if it works.
I'm up. All right.
This is where I should just always bring my sharp all the time.
Oh! How did I not dunk that?
Oh God, get back! I'm nowhere near it.
I'll bring a point and I'll cook. Hey, good D. Oh.
Come on, run!
If I'm not a pure sharp, it always seems like our offense is the worst offense I've ever fucking seen.
To be fair,
There's
though,
no way, right? Okay.
I didn't expect our teammates to be this god awful when I also brought it in sets and expecting to get the ball 100% of the time and not go up against Primal. That's actually stopping him. Normally this doesn't happen. But I'm bringing a point next game, so we're good. We're big chain. We're being chain.
There's literally 4 people open every single time.
No way, are you kidding me?
Dude, at this point I'm just like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, I'm also I don't care if there's 2 minutes left, I'm dashing. I'm not putting my vision through that, I sort of again.
I mean, there's only 2 minutes left.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit through it.
Alex said this game's hoeing me. Proceeded to time all of his shots very late. Spam for the ball at the very last second, one of the last second shot, and proceeded to lose us both of those games, by the way.
It's okay for him to play bad. He doesn't play this game.
I know it's okay for him to play bad, bro, but just hang it up. Don't call for the last shot of the game to win the game.
He only plays these games to make us happy, I hope you know.
I know he's a good guy, but I'm saying.
So that's why I'm okay with him playing kind of like shit. Same with Dallas. I don't really get mad at Dallas anymore. I just hate when... The thing I don't like about when Dallas does it is he takes his aggression out on you. I don't think you should take your aggression out on your teammates. Alex takes it out on the game. He's not mad at us.
Yeah, I'm not mad at
I'm
him
not
for
really
playing
mad.
like bad. I don't get what it, like, I don't care if you shoot 100 shots before, but if there's the last second shot to tie the game, it should always go to like the top 2 best players to hit the clutch shot.
I think it should go to whoever's open.
I had a clutch shot, and then somehow we let their team get an open
Cole.
shot, and they won.
Cole, I'm telling you right now, if Shaq's open on the 3-pointer, the clutch shot's never going to him, buddy. I don't know in what world you think it should be going to the most open person.
If we're judging a clutch shot, it's either I can give it to Curry to shoot over 3 people, or Draymond for a layup. I'm going to hit Draymond for a layup.
That's not to win the game, Cole.
Yeah, it is.
If you're down by 2, how are you going to win the game?
No, I'm just using that as an example.
Yeah, if you're down by 2, and you have a wide open Draymond layup, or a Steph Curry 3, and he's contested by 3 people, you take the Draymond layup and go to overtime.
Nah, I'm taking that Steph Curry layup. Steph Curry 3, that's his whole thing. But also, Cole...
He's actually very not... Steph's not good at game-winning 3-pointers, especially in the playoffs. So if the pressure's there, he's not making it.
I know, there's only one person that's really good at pressure and clutch tying shots, percentage-wise.
Well, usually LeBron's clutch shot's a layup. Steph's usually clutch shot's a 3.
Cap! LeBron's clutch shot literally his most iconic clutch shot is him posting up from the 3-point line and hitting a fader.
It's not what's iconic. It's
I mean, if we want to go off of Curry's iconic shots, we can go down that route.
LeBron's clutch field goal percentage in the playoffs is so high because he shoots a much higher percentage of layups and close shots than Steph Curry does on his clutch shots.
So now we're just acting like Steph Curry's better than LeBron. Okay, gotcha.
No. I don't think that's what we're saying at all.
I'm giving you context to why the percentage may be swayed.
Even in the most clutch players, he still shoots above 20% more than them.
Yeah, because he shoots closer to the rim.
So you're telling me Jordan didn't shoot closer to the rim than LeBron?
But usually in the clutch, that means that the team that he was playing against was competent enough to be in a close game.
Hold up. After this game, I just saw like a brain blast for a second. Because I remember a video that was talking about this, where it's like, oh, the last like 20, 25 years, like, see, these are the most clutch players in NBA history. And it talked about range. And I want to say Curry, when it comes to like clutch shots, is typically the player that shoots the furthest out of anyone when it comes to a clutch shot.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
That checks out. His degree of difficulty on his clutch shots is much harder than anybody else's in NBA history.
But also, to be fair, he forces that upon himself.
No, he doesn't. He has to take what he has when he's 6'3". Not many 6'3" people in the NBA put that much pressure on a defense. It's never been done before in history.
Kyrie, I feel like Kyrie put some pressure on people.
Hold on.
Not even close to Curry's gravity.
Hold on, I'm going to see if I can pull up a video.
I don't know. I don't buy it.
In the playoffs, Steph Curry is about 3 times a Kyrie Irving.
I don't know. Steph's never had a 41-point game in the playoffs.
This is a grab.
Did Kyrie Irving even make the top 75 team?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Alright, we got playoff numbers.
How the fuck did Kyrie make it?
Kyrie's not as bad as you're making him out to be.
Not being a part of the top 75 doesn't mean you're a bad player, though. I just don't like to overrate people.
Kyrie is definitely not overrated. People will literally say he's one of the most talented players of all time.
I would say he's the most overrated player I've ever seen.
Yeah, okay.
Cole, wouldn't you say that out of anybody in NBA history, the most overrated player in history is probably Kyrie?
Probably Kevin McHale.
I would say he's up there, but I'll say there's other ones. I think John Stockton gets a shout.
Steve Nash.
But the modern NBA fan knows John Stockton isn't as good as he is.
No, I'm saying like when it comes to like all-time rankings and everything, people put John Stockton on their team like top 5 point guards, which that makes him overrated to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think he's a top 5 point guard either. I think he barely is in the top 10.
I'm telling you right now, most point guards weren't doing what Boston Celtics had was doing.
Dude, I can't even think of somebody that's even in a class of overratedism as Kyrie, because people literally pit Kyrie against Curry like they're equals when they're not. It's not even close.
I do not do that. I know Curry's better than Kyrie miles ahead. It's just like he definitely deserves to be in top 75.
I don't think so, dude. I think I would rather have Anthony Edwards over him.
No way, all time already. Not even close.
Like prime to prime, and Anthony Edwards, by the way, hasn't even entered his prime. If you wanted to know, I would rather have Anthony Edwards right now than prime Kyrie.
No way.
Cole, is that a hot take? Is that like bad of me to say that I would rather have this year's Anthony Edwards over Boston Celtics Kyrie Irving?
It's most definitely.
I mean, first of all, Boston Celtics Kyrie is not even the best version of Kyrie in his career.
It's Brooklyn Nets. It's Brooklyn Nets or Cavs.
It's Cavs.
No, the best version, the statistically the best version of Kyrie Irving is the Celtics year. It was also, I think the Cavs stint is a little skewed and we shouldn't use it because his point per game is going to be lower because he was second fiddle to LeBron. So you have to use the years that he was a first option, which was only 1 year in his whole career, which was the Celtics.
His Cavs year was his best year.
He was never like the first option on any other team except for that 1 year on the Celtics, though.
He averaged 25, 6, and 3 and 1 steal a game. He shot just below 50%. And
I mean, some players are just not meant to be a number 1 scoring option. That's fine.
Who would you rather have if you had to pick one, Cole? Just that easy, simple question. Just which one? This year's Anthony Edwards or the best version of Kyrie Irving?
It's also different because they give you different things. Like Kyrie's a way better. No, like this is my thing. Like, from doing team structure, like let us say you gave me a team structure. As a GM, I can either have Boston Celtic, Cleveland, whatever version of Kyrie, or Anthony Edwards right now. If I want someone who is the way better dribbler and playmaker, I'm taking Kyrie. But if I want someone who is a better defender and has more of that dog in them, I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
All right, I'm gonna run down a couple things for you. You just pick one or the other. Say Ant or Kyrie. You already said Kyrie for playmaking, right?
I think Kyrie for sure.
I don't think anyone's going to disagree that Kyrie's a better dribbler and playmaker than Anthony Edwards.
Okay, so that's one for Kyrie. Who's the better defender?
Ant.
Who's the better interior defender? Ant.
I mean, they're both guards, so interior defense isn't really that important.
Who's the better shooter? Keep in mind this year Anthony Edwards hit over 300 3-pointers, which makes him in a list of only 5 players ever to do that. And he also shot over 40% from 3 this year, which Kyrie does not do.
Kyrie's best season, he did shoot above 40%.
He hasn't hit nowhere near 300 threes.
But the context, though, is, yes, Anthony Edwards did that. He shot that, but he was forced to shoot that.
So he did 811 attempts.
Because he's such a good interior scorer that they are pushing back on him and letting him shoot threes.
Right.
He just hit 300 threes, 40% from 3.
He shot
very close to 40, yes.
Okay, Kyrie Irving, best 3-point percentage.
There is no way that Kyrie is better than Anthony Edwards.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying it depends on team structure of what I'm doing.
Anthony
Because they
Edwards
both
is
give
a
you
better
different things.
Interior scorer, a better mid-range scorer, a better three-point shooter, a better defender. He's the leader of his team.
I agree. But I think if I was doing a team that was oriented around defense, I would want to pick someone like Anthony Edwards.
Is there any
Like the Timberwolves, for instance.
Is there any roster at all where you would pick Kyrie over Anthony Edwards?
Yes.
I'm asking Cole because you're obviously biased.
I'm not biased. I'm just telling you how it is. Yes, it's Anthony
there
Edwards.
any-
Like, are we
Is
just
there
going down
any-
like NBA history, like some teams, oh, just plop Kyrie in there and see what happens?
Is there any roster, like any need for a roster where you would pick Kyrie over Anthony Edwards?
Prime for prime.
And,
If
like,
I needed
actually think
a
about it.
pure point guard to hand the ball and play make, yeah.
What team?
Like, right now, or I don't know how to answer this question.
Why does everything have to have? Okay, hold on.
The
Because-
Pacers would be a good fit for him. The Pacers would easily be a good fit for him.
Because let me pose this question for a second. Obviously, Kyrie's been in the league for a lot longer than Anthony Edwards. That's no debate. The reason why I bring that up is ever since Anthony Edwards came to the league in 2020, the NBA has kind of evolved to a point where you don't need a pure point guard. You don't need a playmaker as a point guard and everything. It's now this positionless basketball where it's now just the best player on the team handles the ball and everything. But when Kyrie was on Cleveland, for instance, that was not happening. You still had a pure point guard handle the ball.
Give me a second.
Kyrie right now, I feel like would be a good fit for the Pacers, but that's just me.
Like in the 2010s, Paul George was not bringing the ball up. It was George Hill or Darren Collison.
Like Tyrese Halliburton is already a better fit for the Pacers than Kyrie is.
I mean, we don't know what Kyrie would be like nowadays in his prime.
He's not having a 12 to 1 assist to turnover ratio like Tyrese Halliburton is, which by the way is best in NBA history.
Well, no, yeah, obviously not, Dakota. There's aren't many people that are going to be able to do that. But also, like, it's just, I don't know. I've watched Kyrie do a lot of amazing stuff. I've seen Anthony Edwards just poster people. That's all I've seen him do. That's crazy.
Well, if you watch any Timberwolves games, he hit.
I mean,
300
and
threes
does a lot
this year.
more than just poster people.
Three.
He also blocks. He has like 5 game-winning blocks this season. By the way, he's a 6'4" shooting guard.
I mean, yeah, I know a couple people that did that too.
But
Nate
Kyrie's
Robinson,
not
he
doing
blocks
that.
out Yao Ming.
Kyrie's not.
Okay, you're just literally. I'm telling you right now. If Kyrie goes into a team, here, let's take an example for the Pacers. If Anthony Edwards goes in that team, he's not gonna be doing what Kyrie would do.
Anthony Edwards fits on every team.
No, he doesn't.
Give me. I would love to trade Jamal Murray for Anthony Edwards and see what the Nuggets do this year.
That's a completely biased statement. Of course, the Nuggets need him. The Nuggets are awful. Their shooting guard is awful. Their shooting guard positional chart is awful.
Shooting guard for shooting guard.
If you put
shooting
Kyrie-
guard. If
if
you put
Kyrie
Anthony
Irving as
Edwards
that point
on the
guard.
Cavaliers, I think they get better. If you put Anthony Edwards on, what's another great shooting guard? On the Celtics, trade him for Jaylen Brown. I
Wait,
think
did you
they
say
get
Anthony
better.
Edwards would be better than Donovan Mitchell?
Yes.
No way, dude. No way. No,
I mean, unless you're doing a
some
team where
crazy
you have
hot takes.
Anthony Edwards and Donovan Mitchell on the same team.
No.
Which imagine that team. You have Donovan
trading shooting
Mitchell,
guard for shooting
Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, and Jared Allen on the same team. Evan Mobley.
No, I'm
Donovan-
going shooting guard for shooting guard because then I'm just skewing stuff to make all-star lineups. So think about it.
Well, isn't that what the NBA is now?
No, think about the Cavaliers right now. So like Donovan Mitchell for Anthony Edwards.
No.
You put Anthony Edwards on the Cavs. they are a much better defensive team because Donovan Mitchell is not a plus defender. He has been known to be a bad perimeter defender.
Their defense isn't their problem. Donovan Mitchell already does what he's good at.
Yeah, the defense isn't a problem because of Evan Mobley and Jared Allen.
Exactly. So why would you add an extra defender? You don't need that.
But it makes
You need some dude that can go
because-
give you 70. So you need someone that can go and give you 70.
Yeah, but no. But the Pistons won a championship in 2004 with just strictly defenders.
Yeah, the Pistons.
This
This
is
isn't
how
what
I-
the Cavs are. The Cavs are not the Pistons.
They could be if they had Anthony Edwards.
No, they could not even be close.
Yeah, they could.
No.
They could switch 2 through 5.
Anthony
The
Edwards
only
is not guarding a
Bad
5.
defender in that lineup. He's not going to be guarding a 5. You can switch for a possession. It happens all the time in the NBA. James Harden guards 5 sometimes.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, Kyrie Irving wouldn't be a good fit. The Cavs team would be messed up if you add any of those players.
I think Anthony Edwards fits like a glove.
The ego balance, the ego thing would be crazy.
Cavaliers
Anthony
don't
Edwards-
really have any.
Anthony Edwards has a terrible
egotistical
attitude.
players.
Anthony Edwards always has a terrible attitude.
He's a leader.
He has a terrible attitude. They already have
I
enough leaders
mean,
on that team.
if we want to go off like egos and everything and leadership, I mean, Anthony Edwards is a way better leader than Kyrie. Kyrie does
Yes,
not lead
he
a
is.
team at all.
But that's why I'm saying that Kyrie would not be a good fit on that team either.
Yeah, but there's no egos on that Cavaliers roster. Having one isn't bad. It's not ego management if there's only one dude that has a terrible ego.
Dude, that would break a team. I'm telling you right now, that would just break a team.
I don't think so.
Brooklyn
Evan
Nets.
Mobley's a calm guy. Jared Allen's a calm guy. Darius Garland's chill. Donovan Mitchell's even pretty chill as well.
Dude, it would break that team. And, dude, Donovan Mitchell was better than. I'm sorry, Donovan Mitchell. That you can maybe argue the Kyrie. Donovan Mitchell. Was just
What would happen if you put Anthony Edwards on the Suns and trade him for Devin Booker?
It'd still be ass, but the defense would be better.
So you have
They're-
Devin
they don't
Booker.
have a big-
No, you have Ant, Bradley Beal, and KD.
That's still not good.
Bradley Beal's the issue. Bradley Beal killed their roster
I'm
construction.
gonna be honest, bro. Kevin Durant's the issue. If you look, literally, it's not false. What happened to the Brooklyn Nets whenever KD transferred? They lost. What happened? He just transfers and the team loses.
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I will say
KD
that-
cannot
that
assemble a
Nets
team to
year-
save his life.
No, that Nets year was just because of injury. They definitely could have won a chip.
No, that Nets year they could have won the finals.
Yeah, they
but
could have won the chip.
They
I
almost beat
remember.
the Bucks, and then his foot was like a half inch in the line. They could have won the finals, and we could be looking at KD a lot differently right now. But I also
get it,
agree.
right?
The Suns even inviting KD, like trading for KD, was
Cole,
a
can you give me
very
a
bad
bet?
idea.
Yeah, that ruined their salary cap. They could have definitely got a lot better players.
The
coulda-
salary cap wasn't ruined until Bradley Beal got on the team.
I'm gonna be honest. Cameron Johnson, is that who the Phoenix Suns traded with?
They traded
They-
Cam
Mikal
Johnson,
Bridges.
Mikal Bridges.
I'm gonna be honest. Mikal Bridges is one of the worst trades that they could have
Like
done.
6 first-round picks.
Yeah.
In like 4 seconds.
Cole, can you give me an invite?
The Suns quite literally do not have a draft pick until like 2030.
I'm gonna be
Not
honest,
even
I
a
don't care what you
second
say.
round pick.
On the Suns, Kyrie would be a good fit. Trying to think.
They've
No, he
still be
wouldn't.
bottom of-
And then
Kyrie
also-
on
The
on
Suns
on the
with Kyrie.
They'd still be awful.
The Suns with
still have
Kyrie
one
quite
better than
literally. No,
Bradley
I'm being so serious. The Suns with Kyrie quite literally be the same Brooklyn Nets team with Kyrie, James Harden, Ben Simmons, and
Did you not
KD.
just hear what Dakota said? That team literally almost won the finals. That team could have won the finals.
That team never played together. That
Yeah,
was the
those
whole
teams never
point.
played together.
That was the whole like issue. Was like,
Oh.
this team of like Kyrie, Ben Simmons, KD, James Harden. We never got to see them play because they only played like 20 games for. James Harden got fat and then went to Philly. Kyrie got shipped off and went to Dallas, and then KD got butthurt because all these other coaches he didn't really agree with. So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go to Phoenix then, and build another super team that's gonna fail.
I'll be honest, I hate Bradley Beal. What other team was I thinking? There's a team you could insert him in. There's a good spot for a point guard that needs a 2-point. Oh, the Nuggets. Yeah, the Nuggets. The Nuggets could use Kyrie. Easily. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. Jamal Murray.
I can just
By the way-
picture that, and I'm just being honest. Kyrie on the Nuggets would probably get the same as the Russell Westbrook treatment they're giving him now.
Russell Westbrook, they should be sucking that guy's meat. He's the reason why they won.
What are you talking about? Everyone hates Russ on the Nuggets.
No, I'm talking about this playoff. Cool. Dakota, can you give? Are you ready?
I'm talking about this regular season. The Nuggets hate Westbrook.
Oh, by the way, Cole, if you want to know, Kyrie averaged 25 this year.
Great.
He might actually be having a better season than.
And you want to know what's disappointing about that?
What?
When you averaged 25 points like 10 years ago, you were winning the scoring title. You're seen as the best scorer ever. But now you average 25. It's like, oh, that's cool.
You're a role player.
Yeah.
Are you ready to go?
Quite literally.
Yeah, I'm already here.
Okay, I just want to make sure before we get into the game.
Literally, the best scorers in the league were averaging 25, 26. And that was elite. But nowadays, it's like, that's cool. You're a third option.
Kyrie's a better rebounder now.
Then who?
No, Kyrie's just a better rebounder than he was.
Oh, okay. I was like, I don't think Kyrie averaged.
I mean, hold on. 5, and then Ant. Yeah, he's he just averages 1 more rebound than Kyrie. He only averages 3 more points per game than Kyrie, a rebound per game, and then averages less assists.
Yeah, but it's completely different animal on the other side of the ball.
I'm running point, guarding a 2-way inside out slasher. So I'm just going to be kind of like the same difference.
Yay! Going against veterans.
Better 1, better 2, better 1, better 2.
But Dakota, do you agree though that team construction matters? You can't just plop someone into a random team and expect it to work.
I mean, yeah. I feel like that's how trading. I feel like that's how my GM team works.
There are some players that can fit onto any team.
I agree, but do you agree basketball's not like 2K and these GMs? That's why all these big threes and these big 4 super teams fail. Is you can't just put these superstar players on one team and it just works. Team chemistry and fit have to matter. That's why the Suns don't work, is because you literally copy and pasted the same player 3 times over. None of them are playmakers, none of the defenders. They all are ball-dominant ISO guys who need the ball in their hands to be effective.
Like some players in the league that I think you could plop onto any team and they'd still provide immense value is Derek White, Mikal Bridges, let me think.
Jokic.
More. Jokic, you can't just say the best player in the league, put him on a team. Yeah, he's going to make teams better, but you can't just.
that's like
that's
saying
an outlier.
That's like saying Braun in like 2011 would be like, yeah, plop him in a team.
I mean, I feel like there's some teams you have to structure with Giannis.
Not really. Dude,
Yeah?
Giannis is having one of the most underrated seasons ever this year. You could put him on any team. He was sick. Cole, look up Giannis' stats real quick, because I think you're kind of sleeping on my boy.
Oh no, I know Giannis' stats. He averaged like 33 points. It was like 13, 14 rebounds. He bucket.
Yeah,
I don't know if he led the league in mid-range shooting, but he was one of the best mid-range shooters in the league.
He led the league in. I think he was one of the ones that was leading the league in mid-range shooting. He also shoots 60% from the field while averaging 33. This is the second season. He is going to win MVP. We're gonna look back and be like, how did that guy not win MVP?
Well, because we just expect Giannis to be great. That's
We're gonna look
why.
back and say. Well, the reason why nobody's going to say that is because people are going to look at Jokic's stats and be like, how the fuck did that guy not win MVP?
I mean, Jokic's stats quite literally is MVP worthy. No one in NBA history was top 5 in points, rebounds, assists,
And steals. Top 3
Yeah.
in all of them.
and he's like 2 or
Is he top three in
3.
steals? I thought he was top like 5 in steals.
No, he was number 2 in the league in steals, right behind Dyson Davis.
The guy from the Hawks.
I know who Dyson Davis is. The Great Barrier Thief. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jokic was literally second in the league, which he's a center, by the way. What a fucking
best
phenomenal
defense.
player.
That's not even what he's known for either.
God knows.
Yeah, he's not known for his defense at all, but he can still be a good defender without being known for your defense.
Oh, he's not a good defender. Jokic is the poorest, horrible, dog shit defender. Doesn't even try.
His poor defender.
He's my favorite player.
He is a poor defender, but you know that's why you have guys like, you know, I don't know,
Aaron
someone like, you know, KCP.
They don't though.
Yeah.
They have Aaron Gordon though, and Aaron Gordon played like a dog tonight.
So did Russell Westbrook. I was just telling Cole, Russell Westbrook hit the game-winning 3.
Yeah, and I was saying as well that Russell Westbrook is hated in Denver.
I don't hate him. Cole, do you even have like a team you actually like? Like, are
I
you,
mean,
like,
yeah.
a fan of anybody in the
Nah,
NBA?
they have no inside centers nowadays. I can't like any team.
What's your legit favorite NBA team?
I feel like it's obvious what my favorite team is.
You never talk about the Bulls ever. So I
Well,
feel like
there's
it can't be
nothing.
the Bulls.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I'll talk about it. For all the major sports teams, the Cubs, White Sox, Bears, Blackhawks, Bulls, it's been a decade since one of those teams advanced past the first round of the playoffs. There, done with the Bulls talk.
Bro, it's so true.
We good?
The Bulls.
I just feel like you never talk about the Bulls.
I talked about them when we did the Alex Caruso trade and how we got fucked over. And how I'm like, how is it possible you are trading Alex Caruso, one of the best defenders in the league, to OKC, who literally has a butt ton of picks, and you don't get one?
Hey, you got Josh Giddey out of it, and he's blossoming into a very good player.
Yeah, but you don't have picks. You are literally allergic to trading for picks.
God,
You trade Zach LaVine for nothing.
Yes,
You trade DeMar DeRozan for nothing. Just cash. Like, what am I supposed to talk about? What am I supposed to get excited for?
Cutting. What is this game?
Like, the Bulls are literally in the worst position to be in as a fan because they are terrible and there are no near potential for, like, championships or playoffs, but they're also good enough to not tank and get a good draft pick. They are mediocre.
The cool thing about being a Bulls fan is at least you get the 11th pick every year.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not good enough to be in the playoffs, but they're also bad enough to not have a good pick. So it's like, what the fuck are we waiting on? That's why I saw a post like a day or two ago. It's like, oh, United Center, wrapped up another Bulls season. Can't wait for the Bulls in 2026 to go like 37-48 and get the 8th pick. Because that's literally what we do every year.
I like your little sidestep. You really needed that extra sidestep.
It makes it easier to time those half quarters if you're doing a regular shooting animation. But, yeah, you guys should have been tanking for the Cooper Flag sweepstakes, but instead you're probably going to get somebody I don't know. Why am I missing everything?
I mean, we did get that rookie, Mateus, but
Buzelis?
yeah,
Mateus Buzelis.
He's been good, but no one talks about him.
Because your team's dog shit.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, oh, he's cool.
Oh, nice spin.
I mean, he's no, like, Wemby or anything.
I'm gonna dash, guys. Oh, you guys can enjoy the rest of this game.
Oh, brother.
Oh, I'm 1 for 10.
Okay, you've shot worse.
How is that supposed to make me feel better? It just makes you sound like a bitch.
No, I'm just saying you've shot worse. Stay through it, bro. You can play better.
You shoot 1 for 10, shoot the next one.
I've quite literally missed like 4 or 5 dunks. I don't know if my matchup has like a 99 interior defense or what, but I might just teammate grade out anyway.
There you
Well,
go.
you got that one.
I don't know how you got that dunk off. The other one should have probably went in before that one.
Yeah, I think 3 or 4 of them should have went in before that one.
Corner.
Yeah, I'm gonna quit. I'll let you guys have fun.
Oh, you should have shot that, dude.
I was lead covered.
I got you that time.
Green.
Yeah. Okay.
If I had shot it, they would have 100% blocked it.
Okay. What is there?
Good D. Thank you.
Come on, run.
Yeah, that guy's a pretty good block actually. In fact, I should have been a wide open dunk, but I said my guy wanted to do a 360 though. I love this game.
Really, Dallas hopping on? Okay.
Why does bro always wait till 9 o'clock at night? I'm not playing. Be normal and hop out at regular time.
Yeah, me and Alex get pissed off at all of these. Yeah. We sit in a fucking party and Alex is always like, why does everybody hop on at fucking 9:30?
I don't have a choice. Everything comes job. You know, then I have to eat dinner. So I'm only on around like 8:30 to 9.
I was about to say, like, I don't think anybody in this party chat doesn't have a guy.
Yeah, but I get off like definitely like one of the days. Besides Cole, because Cole has to work till God knows what hours.
Yep.
The one thing that kind of sucks about Dallas being on late is he gets on late and then he doesn't talk. The party's like dead. So it's very hard to stay awake.
Cole hit me.
People don't talk.
Good
And what?
Oh, Cole, next Fortnite season is Star Wars. I know you like that.
Ain't no way, bro said who is going to be on later. Like,
Is it really Star Wars?
Yeah, next season's the Star Wars season. There's going to be Jar Jar Binks, Mace Windu, Emperor Palpatine, and then there's going to be a Wookiee cuddle eater.
Okay. I don't know why, but okay. Fortnite, I guess. Because they already did a Fortnite Palpatine collab, and everyone hated it. But okay.
They had an Emperor Palpatine club?
Yeah, there was a Fortnite Star Wars event where Palpatine spoke some Star Wars event, I can't remember what it was. And it basically explained why he came back in The Rise of Skywalker, the final movie in the Disney trilogy, and everyone hated it for it. Because you want to find out how the main villain of the series came back, even though they literally were evaporated. Apparently, the Palpatine on the Fortnite event told you how.
You want Darth Jar Jar?
My God, Jokic just threw a stray at Michael Porter Jr.
What do you mean?
And a reporter asked what they can do to keep Michael Porter Jr. engaged in the playoffs, and Jokic said, if you're not going to be engaged right now, then you're not supposed to be playing the sport. Honestly, a lot of people blame Russ for a lot of shit, but I personally blame MJ a lot. He just wasn't doing enough for that contract. We need to trade MJ immediately.
The Russ blame is warranted.
Not really. He's on a minimum. We shouldn't be expecting him to be
The coach was literally giving him bias and leeway, and was allowing him to get away with a lot more.
He has earned it.
Through what?
I don't know, being considered one of the greatest point guards of all time.
I don't think he's even that.
He's definitely a top 5 point guard of all time. Crackhead.
He's even top 3.
I don't think he's top 5.
Most people say he's top 3.
I don't consider him top 3.
Okay.
Okay, hold on.
You also don't consider LeBron the GOAT.
I mean, it's also no. Let's think about that for a second. So Russ is top 3. So Curry 1, Magic 2. So Russ is 3.
Yes.
I did not say he was top 3.
That's
No,
crazy. So it goes
3,
Curry, Magic, Russ. Not Oscar Robertson.
Oscar Robertson is not better than Russ.
Okay. Not Chris Paul.
Isaiah Thomas isn't ranked as high as Russ.
Chris Paul is better than Russ.
Chris Paul is really good.
Chris Paul is really good, but he wasn't doing the stuff Prime Russ was. I'm sorry to tell you.
Chris Paul is doing stuff Russ can only dream. Like be a good shooter, be
Okay, so
efficient
we're-
when it comes to passing out and a horrible assist turnover ratio.
We're faulting Russ for averaging a triple-double.
No.
No, but you can't.
But
look
Chris Paul's
past
a way
the-
better shooter than Russ. Chris Paul, I guarantee, has a way better assist turnover ratio than Russ. He's better the leader than Russ. I mean, do I need to go on?
Chris Paul, you can blame Chris Paul for injuries and being a playoff choker, but for Russ,
It's just
you can-
injuries.
Yeah, I mean,
The only
injuries are
reason he's
the
lost in
playoff
series is
choker.
because he got injured.
Okay. So we're
Like the
faulting someone
Lob
for not
City
getting
Clippers
injured?
days, he got injured. When it was that Houston Rockets 2017 Warriors series where they went to Game 7, Chris Paul got
He blew
injured
out
Game
hamstring.
6. And Chris Paul averaged
Okay.
40 that series.
This literally just sounds like him choking. Like, I get that you're saying it's injuries.
It
How
wasn't
does
choking, he got injured.
How does he miraculously
No,
get injured
he-
in every playoff game? I'm being genuine.
He actually does. It's because he's a 6-foot point guard in a league that has 6'8" big men, and he has to put way more strain on his body to get open against those 6'8" with 7'6" wingspan defenders that are guarding him.
Oh
Not
my.
many people in the league have to do what he had to do, doing step backs that are like 40 feet long.
I mean, most people don't.
Like I
get
swear,
it.
it literally gets to the point where I feel like Chris Paul is so underrated.
He is.
I don't know how that's
underrated.
possible.
In the modern NBA, Chris Paul is so underrated, dude.
No, trust me. I love point guard whenever he was playing on the Clippers.
Yeah, but you never got to like watch it.
You never watched New Orleans Hornets, Chris Paul.
I didn't need to. I wasn't seeing the same stuff I did see on the Los Angeles City Clippers.
No.
Which is
New Orleans
arguably a
Hornets,
better
Chris Paul is different.
No, Chris Paul could have won MVP. Like he has a solid case for MVP. And like, what was it, the 07 season or the 08 season?
It was the
08?
07 season, but that was the year where it was the most. You can make the argument that was the most stacked MVP race of all time. That
So,
was
I'm
the
not
year
saying these
where.
guys, so
07 was the year where you had Chris Paul. You had Kobe, who had the 81-point game and averaged 40 a night. You had LeBron doing his thing, D Wade doing his thing,
D Wayne.
Steve Nash with the Suns, Dirk.
is that the year Steve Nash won? Is that the year LeBron got
Yeah,
robbed?
it was Steve Nash who won
Okay.
in 07.
Just want to make sure it's the year that LeBron got robbed. I just know that's LeBron robbed MVPs.
Yeah, but like Chris Paul, D Wade, they could have also easily won MVP that year. I don't think it's LeBron robbed.
Steve Nash did not win the 2007 MVP.
Was it Dirk?
It was Dirk. It was
Oh,
Nash,
yeah,
Nash,
okay.
Dirk.
Yeah,
No, you're good.
It was,
but
that's my bad.
No, you're good. Steve Nash won 04, 05, and 05, 06.
But real quick, so I'm not trying to hate, but does this mean Tyrese Halliburton will have a case to finish top 5 point guard of all time?
What's the case for Tyrese Halliburton?
He isn't a volume scorer, but he could definitely be a top 5 point guard of all time if he gets some championships.
In my opinion, he's definitely a better shooter. I feel like his percentage.
Think Chris
proved it.
Paul?
Yeah, I feel like maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like his percentage proved it.
Era to era, it's different. Chris Paul was a good shooter for his era. Back then, they weren't chucking up threes when he came to the league.
Era to era, it is different, but like also we can't hold people evolving against them. If you're better than someone that was back then, you are better than them. It's just point blank, point period. There
Are
are
we gonna
going to be
hold
some-
I mean,
to the
yeah,
standard
you are
and
going to
say
be
that
better than
Jason Tatum's
players,
good?
but
Jason Tatum
you
could
have to
possibly
keep the
be better than
eras
LeBron
in mind
potentially.
of this player was great and dominated in that era of basketball. That's how it was played.
I'm being genuine.
Jason
The-
Tatum's like a genuinely better three-point shooter than LeBron.
I'm not saying, but LeBron's not known for his three-point shooting.
There's no era. There's no way. Jason Tatum isn't either. But there's no era. There's no way. If Jason Tatum won the next 5 championships in a row, he's not better than LeBron.
It's the way they affected the game. Tyrese Halliburton is a better passer, which Chris Paul is outstandingly known for.
I don't know if Tyrese Halliburton's a better.
You
passer
just
than
said
Chris
it.
Paul.
A 12
better
assist and 1
assist-to-turnover
turnover
ratio-
that makes him a
ratio.
better passer.
No, but that's skewed. You gotta
How?
think. You gotta think of how, because back when Chris Paul was in the league in his prime, his assist turnover ratio was nothing we've ever seen before, and that was with spacing at a minimum, so the lanes were clogged. So when he was throwing those oops to big men, those bounce passes through the paint, there was 4 defenders instead of 2.
Okay, those oops to big men we're not mentioning the big man that he played with.
On the Hornets, can you even name the big man he played with on the Hornets?
Well, no, not the Hornets. I'm talking about the year of Los
Al
Angeles City
Jefferson, right?
Well, I thought it was Jaleel. No, wait, what team
It was Al Jefferson, Gerald Wallace for a year.
Gerald Wallace was not a center, was he?
He's a power forward. He played power forward.
I was going to say he was small forward, power forward, I think.
He played with an Okafor.
Yeah, Jaleel Okafor. Or no, yeah, Jaleel.
Emeka.
Oh, Mecca?
Yeah.
It's a Mecca Okafor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
but that's
I
not
have
who
his
I'm
card.
thinking of. There's a center I'm thinking of. Center power forward. What was his name? Who was that guy that made the All-Star selection because of Chris Paul's passes? Charlotte. Was he playing? No, it's New Orleans when Chris Paul was in there. I'm trying to think of the big man I'm thinking of. 2000, 2008. Yeah, it's the 07-08 season was the one I'm talking about for Chris Paul. You had Chris Anderson, and Tyson Chandler.
Hey, Chris Anderson and Tyson Chandler are pretty good bigs.
I mean,
Tyson Chandler's a
not
good
at the
big.
time they weren't.
At the time they were not.
Yeah, but they are good bigs.
I mean, yeah, that's
Anderson.
what they turned into.
I don't know. I watched some clips of some. I'm not even kidding. I've watched some clips of some.
But that's like saying, like,
Were they New Orleans
you know,
back then?
the Mavericks in, I can't remember what year, drafted Dirk and Steve Nash, and then, look what Dirk and Steve Nash turned into, but they weren't those players when they traded them.
I'm being honest, dude. New Orleans Pelicans. Chris Anderson was moving different.
I want to say at the time, in the early
team was
years,
dog
Chris
shit
Anderson
besides
was
Chris Paul.
shopping around teams every year.
He could have that.
He was literally a journeyman.
I'm not saying that Chris Anderson wasn't poopy butt, but he was crazy athletic, and that's all you need if you're going to be a good passer, really. I mean, look at James Harden.
He definitely wasn't a great player at this point in time. He came out of Blinn College.
It was raw athleticism. Raw athleticism. That's all you need.
What the fuck is Blinn College?
Hassan Whiteside.
D3?
Hassan Whiteside's not that very good, but he was known for being pretty decent because of his raw athleticism that allowed him to get blocks.
Hassan Whiteside was baiting for blocks in that 1 year, and then got paid, and then he disappeared.
Exactly.
What are we talking about?
But when someone literally shuts you out in an NBA bar because of how dominant you were for that year of getting blocks, I think you did your job pretty well because of raw athleticism.
Well, then what about Mo Bamba?
I mean,
Mo Bamba
I don't
was
think it's all about
ass every single
stats.
Obama was good in college, but I'm pretty sure when that song came out.
No, he's a rookie in the league when it came out. And
Was he?
Ass. Yeah, he barely got PT.
Hey, Obama was not butt cheeks. He just didn't get the chance to shine.
They let him start for a year, and he still sucked.
Yeah, look at him now. He's a good three-point shooter.
Is he still in the league?
Yeah, Mo Bamba's still in the league. He plays for Orlando. Swear my life, I think he plays for Orlando.
He used to play for Orlando. He's not on the... Mohamed Bamba.
I want to say he's like shopping around the NBA and G League in transition.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't play for the Magic.
He doesn't play the Magic. I know that for a fact.
Oh
He
my
plays
god.
for the Pelicans,
Really? Oh.
but playing is very loose. He's not.
He's
playing.
on the team.
He played in 4 games this year for them. Didn't start a single one, and he averaged 2.5 points in those games.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He's barely an NBA player.
Barely NBA player could still curb stomp me in a game.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
why
he
we're not in the
cuts off all of
NBA. We're comparing
We
him
also weren't
in
gifted
correlation to
with-
other NBA players.
We
Not
weren't given
casual
African
YMCA
genetics.
hoopers.
I mean, Dakota, speak for yourself. I've been given African genetics.
Yeah, we weren't given the genetics of an African father that would grow up to be 7'3".
Like,
I don't know, maybe
Not to
y'all just
mention,
hold yourself to
Mo
lower
Bamba had-
standards.
Mo Bamba has the second longest wingspan in NBA history, I think.
Maybe y'all just lower yourself to
Like,
lower your standards. But like I'm
DeAndre
pretty sure I'm
Ayton is
like
one of
6'5",
the
not
laziest
5'10".
people in the NBA, but if I had to go 21-0 versus DeAndre Ayton, I'm getting curb stomped.
DeAndre Ayton's still a pretty good center, dude. I'm pretty sure, at least. Am I wrong? I'm pretty sure he's still a starting center. Put up decent numbers.
I mean, he's regressed year after year. And it's a point where he doesn't even really start anymore.
You see regressed or progressed?
He's regressed every year, ever since he got paid.
Oh, okay.
And everyone in Portland hates him. Because he doesn't try.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, that one game he did try at Portland, bro, he kind of went crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I like your definition of crazy and my definition of crazy is different.
Didn't you have like a 2020 game in Blazers?
Yeah. Okay.
What? That's not going crazy to you? That's just an average Saturday night?
I mean...
Wait, what's going on?
He said my definition of going crazy for one game is a lot different whenever I said DeAndre Ayton had a pretty crazy game.
I mean, yeah, there's a ton of NBA players with some crazy stat lines. Doesn't mean they're crazy good. I don't know.
I didn't say he's crazy good. I said he had a crazy game.
Yeah, think about
So what about the game where wasn't it Kelly Oubre had like a 2020 game for the Celtics?
You mean Kelly Olynyk?
Yeah, Kelly Olynyk. That's what I
was
meant.
gonna say Kelly Oubre is a light-skinned, beautiful man.
Kelly Olynyk also had a 10 3-pointer made game.
Yeah,
Kelly Olynyk is a weird guy.
Yeah, he's like a guy that has a bunch of off nights and he'll give you one good night. There's a bunch of people like that in the league, and he had crazy games those games.
There's this guy that plays for San Jose State, and his name's Chol Marial. He's a 7'2" senior, and he has an over 8-foot wingspan. That's longer than Wemby's.
I can't wait for him to declare for the draft. Emmanuel Hanzo is declaring for the draft.
Emmanuel Hansel declared for the draft? For real?
Nah, I'm just playing. I think he might soon, though. I know a guy that plays with him.
Aww.
He went to Rockbridge High School in Columbia.
Yeah, Chol Marial, 7'3" center with 7'11" wingspan.
What's Victor Wembanyama's?
8 foot. So they're saying that if he like, he's still young, so he can still grow, and his wingspan can get longer.
Come
I can't
on!
believe people in the 80s used to think that Kevin McHale's wingspan was 8 foot long.
There's no way.
Even in 2K, they have his wingspan at 8 foot, but it's not. People are saying that his wingspan isn't longer than 7'2", but it's a legend, and he won't allow people to.
Test his wingspan. Here you go, Cole.
Yeah, he won't let people test his wingspan because he wants it to stay a legend that he had an 8 foot long wingspan. That's why his cards are so good in my team, by the way. He has an 8 foot wingspan.
Oh, I know his cards are good. I use his cards.
Zach, did you say you're getting off after this game?
Yeah, probably. I came out waiting up on him.
It's Cole, are you getting off too?
Maybe not. I wasn't looking
I'm
to.
gonna tell Dallas it's just me and Cole right now. Zach's hopping off.
Hey, sharp take.
Hey, Cole, you had 16 points.
I did. I shot terrible.
We only lost because I think the shooting guard.
New POI looks to be replacing Hopeful Heights.
I mean, I have $3 as a guard. Is that good, Cole?
Ooh, a
What's up?
Mandalorian skin dropping? That's pretty cool.
$3 as a guard.
Yep.
I feel like that's pretty nasty.
Anthony Edwards is so disrespectful.
I don't know who disrespects Anthony Edwards. I don't know what circles you're in.
No, Anthony Edwards is so disrespectful.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he's crazy disrespectful. I mean, I do respect what he did though for like whenever he said he didn't want to be a part of the child life and tried to pay $1 million outright cash.
He just beat the fucking brakes off of Luka, and then he points and puts it in like does a gun symbol right at Luka's face.
Did Luka not have a good game?
I have no idea. He had 37, but
Luka had 37.
But they got
Okay, yeah,
five by like 40 or something.
I don't care. I don't care if you lose or not. Let's see how much he had. If he had more, I'll shut. Okay, he wasn't even the leading scorer. You can't point a gun at a dude who had 37. I'm sorry to say. I don't care if you
yeah,
won.
but
I mean, the team. What was the final score?
He had 22. It's not like they were playing bad defense on him.
no, it's the defense. Like I'm saying, the Timberwolves defense just
Oh yeah.
beat
I was
their
like-
ass.
Yeah, LeBron only had 19. Austin Reeves only had 16. They really do have 3 people that can guard him. LeBron, you need to step it up, bro. You need to start hitting that clock back that
Expecting
you know you can.
45-year-old LeBron to step it up is crazy.
It's LeBron James. I expect more out of my homie.
Yeah, he's 40 though.
Okay. You all
Yeah,
expect him.
That's why LeBron fans are so funny, because anything LeBron does that's great in the playoffs, oh look, he's 40, look how old he is, look how great he is. But then when he loses, and let's just say he gets swept in the first round, yeah, but all these other time greats retired, so look at what LeBron's doing.
I mean, yeah. Because most people can't say that they were 40 out here balling on some YNs. Can you?
I mean, Jordan almost made the playoffs at 40, but okay.
No, he didn't. His team was awful.
They almost made the playoffs.
Yeah, I think they were like the 9th seed or the 10th.
They were.
Real quick, Cole.
Yes?
Cole, how many seeds are there in the game? I mean, how many seeds are there in the NBA?
How many seats?
Yeah, seeds.
Well, there used to be 8, but due to the play-in tournament, there's technically now like 12.
Seeds, right? Seeds?
Yeah.
There's technically 20 potential NBA teams, still 8 seeds. Though.
Okay, so if they were the 10th seed in their conference, that would make them the second to worst player in their conference. So that is not close. I'm sorry to tell you. This isn't like this conference, the hardest conference in the league right now. Back then, he was playing with the Charlotte Bobcats, where he ruined another player's confidence, made them play so piss poor that everybody thought this guy was retarded.
Zach, do you have work tomorrow?
No, I just don't want to play anymore. Like, I don't want to play Rainbow, I'm going to be honest.
Dallas said why, because he has work.
No, I just don't want to play Rainbow.
Do you want to respond to that? Because I don't know what to say.
No, I'm just going to leave him on red.
I will say, I was giving him shit last night because it seems like he will only play Siege these days.
I can't play Rainbow.
I told him he needs to get another hobby besides gaming if all he's going to do is play Siege.
Was I there yesterday? I think I was, wasn't I?
You weren't playing with us, it was me, Cole, and him.
Oh, this is at night then.
Or was it Alex? I don't know.
It wasn't last night, I can tell you that much.
Okay, so it was Alex. It was Alex.
I played Fortnite with you and Alex last night for a bit, then we all got off. That's what happened.
No. I got back on with Dallas later.
Yeah, no.
Even later.
Yeah, no, that did happen.
What, you being there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, I definitely remember playing with Dallas.
I was like, no, you didn't do that.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hop off. I'm probably gonna go watch some Digimon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Alright, Cole, what do you want to do?
Well, is it just you or what's happening?
It's just me for now. This is our fucking friend group. Bunch of losers.
Like, if Dallas is hopping on, then do we do Fortnite or Siege? Like, I don't know.
If we're playing with Dallas, he will only play Siege.
So do we hop on Siege then?
It depends if he even hops on.
That's a good question.
These are things I can't answer for people.
Because if it's 11 p.m. and he's not going to hop on or anything like that, I'm probably going to hop on for just watch Naruto or something.
Yeah. No. I really don't know.
Like, I want to play, but it's just like, 2 people, there's not many options out there.
Yeah, everybody's just fucking hella lame, dude. It's been like this way for a bit, though. Hopefully Oblivion Remake comes out next week, and then I have a single-player game I can just play.
Come on,
Are you
GD,
okay,
and
honey?
stop lagging.
Baby?
That would be
You okay?
nice.
Are you crying or sniffling? Okay. I was like, why are you upset? Babe, I might have to buy another game soon, so probably $60 because everybody's so fucking boring. I just need something else to do. Dark Souls 3 is just the DLC, but I'm in like a really hard spot. I'm gonna give myself a break because it's pissing me off.
Not available.
Wait, what's not available?
Apparently 2K servers. Okay, now I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Did you see that the Xbox exclusive Indiana Jones game is now on PlayStation 5? Cool.
I did not. But
Are you
cool.
an Indiana Jones guy? You seem like a type of guy that would watch that shit.
I was a huge Indiana Jones fan as a kid. But then after the fourth movie came out, King of the Crystal Skull, I hated it. That's what ruined the franchise for me. And it also ruined it even more because I didn't even see the most recent one that came out like a year or two ago. I just could not be bothered. But no, as a kid, I loved that shit.
Is Journey to the Center of the Earth an Indiana Jones movie?
No.
Or is that just like... It kind of seems like it? I don't know.
No. There's Raiders of the Lost Ark, which, in my opinion, is a top 5 movie all time for me. Temple of Doom, Last Crusade, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And then there's a fifth one that once again Disney made like a year or two ago. I've not seen it. I don't remember what the title of the movie is. I just acknowledge its existence that little.
Did Disney ruin that franchise too, in your opinion?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Nicole.
Disney does what Disney does with
So why do you not
female
like Disney so
empowerment.
much?
What's
What,
up?
is Indiana Jones now a girl or something?
No, I mean, I went on this rant when I was doing the whole like Star Wars thing that Disney's idea of like strong independent female characters is you take these great male legacy characters like Indiana Jones, Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, any of those like iconic characters for decades, them being men, you bring them down several notches to the point where they are incompetent. So then you bring in this young, new, hip woman that does everything better than what this iconic character did in everything. And they're just superior in everything just because, well, they're a woman.
Well, damn. But at least you watch the movies and enjoy them.
Yeah. I acknowledge the good ones. I will gladly watch Raiders of the Lost Ark any day.
Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. Hey! Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic is on sale.
Secret of the Mimic?
Yeah, Secret of the Mimic is on sale. $5 off.
How is it on sale? It hasn't even come out yet.
If you have PlayStation Plus, instead of $40, it's $36.
Okay. I was like, it comes out in June. How is it on sale?
Maybe they just think it's shit. I don't know.
Hmm.
Like, maybe the people that created the game think it's so dog shit that they need to put it on PlayStation Plus sale already.
Oh, Dallas is on.
Babe, what time is Easter tomorrow?
I think it
Bottom, 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 bottom. Ba-dum, dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. Which one of my friends owns this? Casanova has Assassin's Creed Shadows? Apparently some of my friends own this game too. What'd you say, baby girl?
it's at one.
And it's in Paris still?
Yeah.
Alright. What are you laughing at, baby girl? Is it comedy or something?
No, basically it's funny to me because it's a group of nerds, and like two of them decided that they would get robots to be their partner. One gave me was a guy robot, this is one thing, and the other guy got a robot that he killed for him. That is basically a confused the nerds. That they all planned together. And she killed the guy, and now she ran away with the phone, figured out the password to his phone, and she just turned all her controls off and made herself from 40% intelligence to and she's probably gonna kill all
Yeah, that's how that shit usually works.
stupid.
Like every sci-fi fantasy movie ever.
Literally, every time, same thing.
Ain't nobody in a competition with but me. I'm gonna download this just because I already bought it like a long time ago.
Right, especially on their phones and
Don't ever let me down. Don't ever let me down. So how's the gym been going, Cole?
I'll say good.
Any progress pics recently?
oh, she's smart.
Progress picks? No.
Why not?
Let me see.
Or do you think you've capped out on how like hardcore you've been going? Like you can't get any harder.
I don't think I've capped out. Mainly because whenever I work out, I literally kill myself at the end.
So how burly are you trying to get?
I guess as burly as I can get, all being natural. Whatever
So-
my
and you don't-
genetics takes me, I guess.
And you don't do leg day, so you just want to look like weird and like off kilter.
I do leg day.
Oh, you do leg day now?
What do you mean now?
It was literally a running joke. I thought you were serious this whole time. You said that you skip leg day.
No, I do it twice a week.
Okay.
I just say I skip leg day because obviously it's a joke, and when you're a lot taller, it's a lot harder to make progress in your legs.
That's true. Well, I mean, it's the same with the arms as well. Like it's like for shorter people, you just look jacked quicker. That's why those like 3 dudes that go to the gym look buff after like a month.
Yeah, probably the
He is
most
right
recent
now.
gym pick I've done is January.
Dude, it's literally April, dude.
Yep. And I'm proud of that.
You're proud you don't take progress photos?
Yeah. I just
feel
work
like
on
fitness
Sanchez, just
people
do what I
tell
do.
you-
I would just like to enjoy my caffeine addiction in silence. Sure, why not? Dallas! Hey, that's a sick animation.
I'll be back.
See ya.
W, we hit level 40. I tried so hard. Alright, let's check out all the stuff we got. Be lots of final badge we can do, so why not?
Oh, babe, I'd bust your ass.
Clyde Drexler? Okay.
What about Clyde?
Apparently I got his jersey for the season battle pass.
Gas.
Okay.
The only motherfucking competition with me. Babe, are we friends? Then why don't you ever make me fucking Oreos and shit?
Make you what?
Why don't you ever, like, make me Oreos? I'm hungry!
Oh, shit.
Babe, I'm hungry. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Ever since the first time you did it, I can't get it out of my head. If don't kill him, don't kill him.
Do you remember when I was punching my stomach, saying it so hard that I almost threw up?
Yeah.
I'm hungry! I'm hungry!
You're crazy.
Are you boys?
What'd you say, McDick Nugget? What?
So are you gonna be on tomorrow?
I mean, we have Easter, but yeah, most likely. Yeah, don't we have an Easter dinner tomorrow?
That's next week.
No, for Dad's it's next weekend. For Mom's it's tomorrow at 1 in Paris.
Let's see, what else does that unlock? Let's
Well,
see.
either way, I'll be on tomorrow. Okay, guys.
Alright, see you, bud.
Oh, I got a cap breaker, that's of course.
Well, that was nice. We got to talk to him for like maybe 35 seconds. Good job.
I can get paint patroller. W. Damn it. Well, that was stupid. That was dumb. Alright. Well, live and you learn, I guess.
Oh no. Ooh, it's definitely broken. Oh shit. Oh. Oh shit. I must think that it is big enough for me. You just play it right now.
You're funny, hun.
That's crazy.
Get this rep. Nice. Swag out.
Can't contain elite players.
It's gotta be real bad.
It's going through all the builds.
What do you mean by going through all the builds?
For cap breakers and everything. I never run their mascot, so why not? All right, Wemby now.
The police just
All right, Hall of Fame paper trailer W. I did, 2K. You can stop vibrating. Wait, give me a massage. That's like that game, Mr. Massagy. Dakota, have you heard of that game?
Mr. What?
Have you heard of the game Mr. Massagy?
No. What the
You
hell's
never heard of
that?
it? I feel like it'd be your type of game.
Is this something weird?
It depends if you think it's weird. So it's one of those dating sim games, and if you win the girl over, I use that air quotes because it's not just girls. There's a lot of things in the game and everything, and your controller vibrates. And the reason why that's what's called Mr. Massagy is because the controller vibrates because it pretends as they're giving you a massage. So your controller will vibrate.
That sounds like it's right up your alley.
What do you mean? How's it up my alley?
Because you like that shit.
No, I don't like when people give me massages.
Cole, can I give you a massage?
No. Like I said, I don't
Why
like
not?
it.
Why not?
I don't like when people give me massages. I think it's weird.
What if I give you a massage with my tongue?
Even more no.
But you seem to be like a guy that would really like that, though.
No, I would not. Legend set shot Legend paint patroller. Oh, gold set shot specialist. Ah, man. I want them both. I do not have the Spurs. So we're gonna get by with what? Magic? No. Cavs, why not? I don't know. Wemby and a Cavs mascot, because sure. And finally, Ben Wallace. I don't know if we can use anything for Ben Wallace on Cap Breakers. Hall of Fame brick wall. Is that good?
What, Hall of Fame brick wall?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hall of Fame, if you want to be a true screen setting big, Hall of Fame is the lowest you should go. Legend brick wall is a game changer, to say the least. But that's a 99 strength rating, so you know, it's like, is it worth it?
Right. I can only get to Hall of Fame.
A lot of bigs use it as their max +1 because they're already going to have Legend Rebound Chaser and Legend. Legend. What's the other one? Box Out Beast.
Yeah.
Some like true insides that can't score worth a fucking lick. Put brick wall in Legend. Because it's not just a screen setting badge as well. It also drains energy from your matchup on when they're like backing you down or anytime you're in contact with them in the post.
Oh. Ah, no, that's a debate. Do I use my elevator to go from Gold Brick Wall to Hall of Fame? Or do I go from Gold High Final Liar to Legend? I think I go Legend Paint Patroller. Ugh.
Legend Paint Patrol is good as well.
Alright, not Legendary Patrol, because I already have that. Legend High Flying and Higher. I wish I could get both, but I can't. I either get Hall of Fame Brick Wall or Legend High Flying and Higher.
I would say Brick Wall is more important because it also helps you swim people for rebounds. But if you want to like get a high flying denier, then I mean that's not a bad way to go either.
I'm also thinking about it as well because when it comes to the training facility drill, Brick Wall 1 sucks. High Flying and Higher I can get 3 stars every time because it's easy. But I don't want to grind all the way from Gold to Legend. More power.
Yeah.
I mean, that is why I made this build, is to have a Legend, High Flying, and Higher. That's why I made the build. So I wanted the vertical and everything. Alright. Legend, High Flying, and Higher. Jeez, the legend badges I have on this build is insane. I have Legend Diver, Legend High Flying and Higher, Legend Paper Patroller, Legend Pogo Stick, Legend Rebound Chaser. God damn. Ben Wallace is now juiced.
Yeah, that build's gonna be hella good. But he definitely does have a max wingspan.
Cool.
Baby, how much time left do you have on that movie? Have that movie's over, you wanna go to bed?
Yeah.
Alright. 2 hours now, I feel like that's a good stopping point.
You hustled your ass off, Cole.